like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And Utah, another three.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
It's good.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So Utah ends up going with the new group. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes to Butler. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, good. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Oni passes to Clarkson. And it's Gay at the elbow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And here are the Heat now. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hero with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Just 5 to shoot. And Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Pass to Hero. Oladipo taking his time here. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
The pass to Oni. No good on the 3.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. To the middle, to the left wing. Here's Okpala. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gay passes to Ingles. It's stolen by Oladipo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. He got it up. No good that time. And so it's Miami. Ahead by 9 is the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Rudy Gay, also Joe Ingles out there. Clarkson is out there with Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point. They get it again. Dedmon. Hero kicks to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Oladipo. And the Heat lead by 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Out to the right wing. Here's Oni. Drills it from outside. Oni's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Oladipo, the pass to Okpala. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. It's Oladipo on the wing. Miami needs to get a shot off. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First team foul.
Right side, this is to Gay. Clarkson on the wing. Passes it to Whiteside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3.
Well, physical on-ball defense, something we come to expect every night from Tucker.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Butler in the corner. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 8. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Inside, here's Gobert. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Now, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Don't tell me the mid-range game is dead. Jimmy Butler doing work right there.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For 3, Mitchell. Robinson pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Butler. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. The Jazz with another miss. The Heat leading by 10. Three-pointer, Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For the three. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Back to Tucker. Butler on the way. Stolen by O'Neal. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So it's Miami now. 10-point lead. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Okpala in at the small forward position. Clock at 6. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. The kick out to Oladipo. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Conley surveying the D. They double-team Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Three-pointer. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And here's Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Conley against Oladipo. The pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. That one no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Hero from long range. It's good from long range. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Mitchell right side. Five on the clock. Down low. And stolen by Dedmon. To the paint. Hero passes to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Hero. Passes it to Okpala. Wow, drew the contact in that 3 almost. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Markieff Morris. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. See if they can clean it up, guys.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Bogdanovich, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, at 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Robinson. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Trailing by 13. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Outside for Robinson. Pass to Apollo. Back to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kyle Lowry.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Good on the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here's Conley outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Apollo, no good.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get you.
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella against Adebayo. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Hunter finds Young. He drops it from range.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
Outside Butler. Right side Tucker. Over Hunter. Tucker, no good. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Pass to Butler. Down low. Adebayo. Outside for Butler. From outside the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got 6 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Lowry. Wide open look. And again, it's Miami converting.
And there's that soft release from Kyle Lowry on the jumper. Makes it look so easy.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry outside. Takes a 13-footer to get it again.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Lowry outside. That won't go for Lowry. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Hunter finds Collins. Back to Hunter. Robinson with a steal. Butler with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Pass to Butler. Here's Lowry. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter. Robinson passes to Butler. Hits the three-pointer. Butler's got 9 points.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
Young with it. Driving to the basket. Pass to Capella. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Out to Lowry. The three ball. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. Second chance effort. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
To the middle. Here's Tucker. Outside for Butler. Again, the Heat misses. Outside Bogdanovich. 1 second left. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter about to get started. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Lowry.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Young against Lowry. Here's Bogdanovich. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Collins with it. Picked up by Tucker. Here's Capella. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Tucker. Up top Robinson. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Lowry. With the drive. And there it is for him. And the Heat lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Jang. Puts it up. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
The Heat with the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And here's Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
A knockdown 3-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Here's Reddish. Here's Here's Jang. Akpala grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Here's the three. Dedmon, and the tip in on the offensive boards. And the Heat lead by 6.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Outside for Gallinari. Right side Herder. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Hero. Goes back up and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Gordon Day. That's the second personal foul. Team second.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Takes it inside. Out to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Jacks up a 3. The shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gallinari for 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. And
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
We've got Lou Williams. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herter, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Here's Herter. Misses the layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Morris finds Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Dedmon's gotten his second bucket of the game. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
Now here's Hero. Takes the 3. Gallinari pulls it in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Count the basket.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Hero right side. Back to Morris. Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. Fires in the triple. Hero's got 6 points.
Stays composed in just about every game situation. It looks like Tyler has his own version of hero ball.
Now here's Williams. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Oladipo. Hero outside. Here's Akpala. To the inside. To the right side. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Morris.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Gallinari. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Williams with it. He's guarded by Oladipo. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojet.
Here's Okpala. Here he goes. Chang pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. In for the Heat.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 7.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many. These personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Out left to the wing. Inside, here's Capella. Miami grabs the miss.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Young with the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And Miami has possession. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with it. 4 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Young against Lowry. Bogdanovich from long range. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Young against Lowry. Young can't hit. The Heat have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 7 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Robinson. He shoots. The putback.
You must put a body on Bam. When you don't, he hammers misses in.
And fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miami has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Hero. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
To the wing on the left. Oladipo against Young. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Hero. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, plenty of contact. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 to shoot. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks trailing. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Hero outside. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Nails it from 3.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Young against Oladipo. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Outside Young. He takes it in. And that one's good.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Oladipo with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. And yep, it's good. And the Heat lead by 12.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Hero outside. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
High post Young. Bogdanovich from long range. Out to the wing. Now here's Young. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Morris for 3. Young against Oladipo. Hero on the wing. To the middle. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. There's the triple. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And Hunter, here we go. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Young. Hero for 3. And they'll get another chance. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Heat.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every... Oh! Oh, flying high, throwing it down.
Not too many people play that game up there, but he does.
Woo! Back to Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low. Here's Collins. Oladipo with a block. Morris outside. Pass to Oladipo. The three. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 16.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant.
the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Michael Conley. Young is double. 6 to shoot. Outside Collins. Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here is Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Capella. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Conley against Young. Conley kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Mitchell's shot is good.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Young passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. And he banks in the layup.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. A 3-ball. Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. But Gobert takes flight. Well, you are in for a show.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Bogdanovich. Following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside to the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Young passes to Capella. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just do your work. Try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. They double-team Conley. Here's Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Young taking his time here. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And slammed Dunk by Gobert.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
It's good. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Capella. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead 5-5. We'll take a quick break, then get you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Atlanta. They trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Conley surveying the D. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Hawks. To the paint. Here's Collins. He dishes it to Capella. And finished off by Collins.
We have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing, born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. Collins with some nice D. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Bogdanovich with the shot. Gobert with the block. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
His first personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Down low, here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Assist goes to
Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley against Young. Mitchell right side. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 8. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Personal foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And don't sleep on Lou Will's hops. Although he's getting a little longer in the tooth, he can still rise up and be free.
Oni passes to Whiteside. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. And the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Williams inside. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The wide open look here for Ingles.
Utah foul. Mia Oni. That's his second personal foul.
The Hawks trail by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Williams, here we go. And Zhang kicks to Gallinari. Now, here's Reddish. Ingles covering. Yes, that goes in.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
Here's Oni. Pass to Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gay's got his second bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They did lead by as many as 7. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Huerter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the point guard position. It's Williams with the drive, and that one drops for him.
Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. Feeds to Zhang. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here, and it's in there. Zhang's got his first 2 points. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Clarkson with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Whiteside. Gay trying to break free. Right side, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
Nice to see Gallo with a head of steam, and he throws down the hammer jam.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Williams. Oni passes to Ingles.
Walking foul called on Gorgie James. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gay dishes to Clarkson. Buries the easy one. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Personal foul.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the right side for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Right side, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Stolen. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Good job of using quickness in transition. Like to see Rudy Gay out there running hard in the lane.
And Williams, here we go. And right side sends it back. Passes it to Clarkson. Back to Ingles. Clarkson outside. Gay against Gallinari. Right side trying to break free, and there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Clarkson.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Williams kicks to Reddish. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Jazz.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for the Jazz.
Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Capella. Will it go? And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Jazz leading by 8. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. There's the pass to Hunter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hunter's got 5.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a 3-pointer of his own.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on that one. Collins with some nice D. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hawks trail by 6. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center. That's the group right now for Utah. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Passes it to Capella. 6 to shoot. Young against Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him. And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Capella.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins. Bogdanovich, that's in there. Conley with the assist. That's now 8 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Utah with the rebound. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich, no luck. Young against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the 2-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
They double team Conley. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Hawks with possession here. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. They double him with Mitchell. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
2 minutes.
Conley against Bogdanovich. To tie it up. He lays it in. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovich, that's huge.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. Connects from 3-point range. And the Jazz lead by 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
To Mitchell, lets the 3 fly, traps in the tray. Mitchell's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Utah.
Big time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Passes to Young. There's the drive. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Conley against Young. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. Money!
What a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich, that's for two. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
Now Conley. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. And an intentional foul right there.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And so it's Utah who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun shining bright on downtown. And
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
BA, every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
Mitchell misses.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Adebayo finds Butler. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Don't tell me the mid-range game is dead. Jimmy Butler doing work right there.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Five on the clock. Left side, Bogdanovic. Mitchell. And he converts the layup.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And here's Lowry. And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Robinson. Let's go with a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Fires for 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Now here's Tucker. Outside Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lowry, no good. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's O'Neal. Inside. Here's Gobert. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Looking to end the run. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler from the arc. On target from range.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. The three is up. He buries it from three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley against Lowry. On the wing, Mitchell. For three. They get it back. Here's O'Neal. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And here's Butler outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Jimmy Butler. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Now here's Oladipo. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Conley.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Conley finds Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Now Hero. Here's Morris. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Jazz. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet. Dedmon. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 12.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Oladipo. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to love the confidence of Victor Oladipo. All he needs is a sliver of daylight off the screen, and he is ready to make you pay.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. The wide open shot is on the money. Ingles has got his first basket.
Well, Joe Ingles is a tremendously smart basketball player. This guy understands how to set up a defender, get himself into a catch-and-shoot situation where he thrives.
Here's Okpala. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Okpala. Now here's Hero. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gay with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And it's Gay with the miss. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ingles against Oladipo to the middle. Utah with the rebound. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ingles from outside. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Hero against Clarkson. Lets it go from 14. That went off the back iron and out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's the Miami Heat. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a points and 1 assist. Jack, your thought? And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 11.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Back to Gay. That one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Butler to the left side wing. Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Lowry outside. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz. To the paint. And it's Gay with the miss. The Heat shooting a fantastic 57% and known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by Miami. Robinson with a double. Here's Oni. And it's good. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Adebayo passes to Butler. Lowry outside, down low. Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Here's Honey. Pass to Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Puts up a 3. And it's Clarkson missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple. Butler's got 11 points.
Well, Butler pulling the defense farther from the rim with the ability to make that three-point shot.
Back to Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Gay left side. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And an intentional foul right there. A line change here for Utah.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Dedmon. Hero for 3. That shot off the mark. The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Inside, here's Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Morris. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Pass to Hero. To the paint. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Hero. And the Heat lead by 16. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Over Morris. They get it back.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Conley against Oladipo. Hero outside. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Second team.
No good on that one.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
And he sinks the second. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hero. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time.
And so it's Miami. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morris with it. Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Now Hero. Checked by Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Gobert. That shot is off. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Kicks it to Hero. All sorts of time. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Oladipo against Conley. Hero outside. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Haslam, he's checked in for Miami. Vincent comes in for Hero. Out to the right wing. And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo comes in for Dedmon. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Bogdanovich, no good. Miami has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Lowry. To the left wing. The three is up. Hits the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Mitchell with the ball. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Vincent. No good on the three. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a three.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
There's the three. Vincent can't hit. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell. Haslam with a rebound. And Miami has possession. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. From downtown. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. 5 ticks left in the game. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a
And Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Miami. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
And there it is for him.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Hunter finds Young. Pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The pass to Butler. Adebayo with the elbow. Bogdanovich against Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler from outside.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
Shots good by Butler.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Now, here is Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Robinson passes to Tucker. Butler against Hunter. And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Adebayo on him. Oh, he blocked it with the flex off the backboard. And the dunk by Capella. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Lowry passes to Robinson. 1:43 left here in the opening quarter. Butler kicks to Robinson. Puts it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler on the way. Passes it to Tucker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Young looking around. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. Outside Butler. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks leading by 3. Hunter finds Young. Butler against Hunter. That one drops for him.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The kick outside to Butler. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Young drives in, comes up empty down low. Can't hit that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Capella with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Kicks it to Tucker. Outside Butler. An easy 2 points on the layup. Butler's got 6.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Lowry with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Lowry drives in, and Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Collins trying to break free. Hunter no good. The Heat trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Young. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Heat.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Capella finds Hunter. Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much? And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So it's Atlanta now after the Heat pick up 2. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Capella, another shot. Now, here's Collins. Defense is right there.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
A nice shot by Tucker.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And they recover it. And Young, here we go. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here is Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Robinson down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Collins, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Now, here's Lowry. Left side, Butler. Pass to Tucker. Robinson with it. Outside Lowry. Over Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitutions for your Heat.
The Hawks leading by 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the inside. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Akpala. Here's Oladipo.
And the defense by Lou.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Not someone they usually rely on to do this, but you need role guys to step up once in a while and help you out.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Markieff Morris, Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Akpala in at the small forward position. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. Rejected by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Pass to Akpala. Oladipo outside. And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Miami Heat dancers! Make some noise, fans!
And here is Hero. The kick out to Oladipo. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 9. Gallinari on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Heat ball.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Oladipo. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Williams. And that one is good. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dieng.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Williams. Unable to get that one. And Miami the other way now. Here's Hero. Dedmon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Williams looking over the floor. A pass to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Wide open look. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Gallinari. Count it.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Oladipo goes in and finished off by Oladipo.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Gallinari. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 13. 1:19 left to play here in the third. Oladipo goes in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. 1:05 left to play in the third. Chang, the pass to Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You can see Kevin Herter's been working on this, taking contact and completing the play.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
.32 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Right side, Williams. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 14. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. And it's good for 2. Williams has got 6. Williams with the steal. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. White is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Lowry up top. He's guarded by Collins. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bogdanovich against Robinson. Back to Bogdanovich. There's the three. Robinson pulls it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 16. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
John Collins.
And so Collins nails both of them. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here is Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Going inside. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Young in the corner. He dishes it to Capella. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Butler, here we go. 2 points. That one goes. That's 10 points for Jimmy Butler.
That's the kind of muscle Butler has. Even when he gets hit on a drive, he finishes strong.
Now Young. Outside Collins. And he drives in and finished off by Collins.
Perfectly suited for today's game. John can put the ball on the floor and get to the rim. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Young kicks to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Clock at 4. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Capella. He can't get that one. And Miami the other way now. And it's Lowry penetrating. Rebound Atlanta. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Miami foul.
On defense, Miami. It's a 16-point game.
How about the reaction time on that pass? And what good work there to get in the way of it.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Young outside. Takes it inside. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clint Capella.
Boy, it was amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Muscling through contact, one of Lowry's specialties. Very strong upper body.
Here's Young after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Young outside. Pulls it from the elbow. They get the rebound. He kicks to Hunter. Young against Lowry. Young passes to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Intelligent play by Bogdanovic. Gets the defender off balance with the pump fake and wins a foul.
Lowry against Young. Off the inbound pass. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First
free throw drops for Lowry.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Young outside. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final.
Backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal. In at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Utah with the ball after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Conley. Bogdanovic down low. He's against Capella. Bogdanovic no good. 4-3. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Hunter.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that one's good. Young.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The shot, and it's blocked by Collins. Hunter on the wing. In transition, here come the Jazz. Counted.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. All alone. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside Young. To the inside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
2 minutes.
Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Stolen by Young. Right side Hunter. Young the pass to Hunter. Capella with it. Collins outside. And Collins with the jam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. Guarded by Capella. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Young. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Collins finds Hunter. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter from behind the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Young against Conley. The three. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And Gobert with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Bogdanovich. With 1 on the clock. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Young. Hunter on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Conley against Young. Left side Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Collins passes to Young, and he drives in. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
First team foul.
Free throw's good. Young. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
John Collins can run as a big and impressive right there in the open court.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Left side Mitchell. Left side Conley. Right side Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A line change here for Utah. Now here's Young. 5 points in the game.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Outside Bogdanovic. And they get it back. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Gay attacking. And he comes up with a bucket. Now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Oni, guarded by Young. A minute 39 left in the first half. Knocked away. Stolen by Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Down low. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem.
Bogdanovic against Clarkson. The ball's knocked loose. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Shoots over Ingles. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team second.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Herter's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Williams is subbed in for Young. Now here's Clarkson. Oni sinks that one from the post.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Here's Williams. They lead by 4. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And Williams over to help. Pass to Oni. This one for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from. And Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
Here's Williams. It's tipped. Clarkson passes to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And we're through the first half of play here in what. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Atlanta came ready to play. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some.
And And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at point guard.
It's so hard to guard Lou Williams without fouling. He just moves around such a herky-jerky way, especially when he's slashing like this.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Jang. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Herter.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Capella in the high post. Back to Collins. And Capella gets double teamed. The kick to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Capella. Rebound, Utah. Here's O'Neal. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Collins. And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Williams. Over to the wing. Collins with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Collins, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
From deep. Leaps for it. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Young. And Gobert with a block. They get it back. Outside for Gallinari. There's Young with the 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Going inside. It's Herter on the wing. Outside Young. Fires from deep. Young missing again. Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. The 3 from Mitchell. Gallinari pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. From the arc, he shoots it, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Shooting for Utah.
And he makes the first. Williams is checked in for Trae Young. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. The Hawks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Pass to Jang. Right side Gallinari. Back to Jang. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Conley against Williams. Back to O'Neal. Left side Bogdanovich. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. That's short off the rim.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Mitchell. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And now the Hawks on the break. Pulls up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A line change here for Utah.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
Here's Oni. Williams defending. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Back to Ingles. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Ingles. 26 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Williams with it. He's got 7. Reddish on the wing. Back to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Stolen by Ingles. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Tipped.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herter can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
And that's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. They have a nice 9-point. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Gorgui Dieng. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2 guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Williams. Outside for Gallinari. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. Pass to Gay. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Now here's Williams. Guarded closely. Driving in. And he gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Atlanta foul.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
Hawks on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Capella. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Out to the right wing. Conley finds Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Hunter. From outside, off the mark.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The 3 from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Conley against Young. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, that connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. Very, very high percentage.
Conley against Young. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. No good with the triple.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Mitchell, defended by Bogdanovich. Inside, stolen by Capella. On the push, here comes Atlanta. By himself, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Outside Mitchell. Young against Conley. The three is up. Offensive rebound, Gobert. The Jazz again can't hit. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. And here's Collins for three. The rebound by the Jazz.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for John Collins.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins against Bogdanovich. Collins, no good. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the